So what we have now is we're going to take kind of the next step with slope-intercept form, and instead of just moving things around to make the equation, we're going to actually talk about what the graph of the equation looks like. So I have a graph of a linear equation over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this thing into slope-intercept form. Okay? Now over here, M stands for slope. So we need to figure out the slope of that line. Now we've already done this. You made the quiz where we figured out slope from 2 points. So we can do that. We'll talk about that. And the other thing is this B stands for the y-intercept, which we know what that is too. That's where it crosses the y-axis right there for this line. So when you look at your assignment for today on Schoology, you will have a graph such as this, and it'll be actually a little nicer because you'll see the grid lines. And you're going to have to take the graph and figure out what the equation is from the graph. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Eventually, when we get back into school, we'll be taking equations and graphing them on the graph, but that's hard to do online right now. So we're going to kind of go backwards right now, and we'll spend some time doing that in class when we get back together. So for now, here's what we have. So right here, I'm actually going to start with my slope. So right here, I have these 2 points, and I'm going to draw my slope triangle here. We did this on graph paper. So if I go up and over, I went up 3, 1, 2, 3, and I went over 2. So my slope is going to be up 3 over 2. Now we talked about positive and negative as well. This thing has a negative slope. So my graph, or my equation of that line right now is y equals, and M stands for slope. I went up 3 over 2, and it's negative. So my slope is negative 3 over 2x. Plus, now all that I need to do is put the number where this thing crosses my y-axis. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, this crosses the y-axis at 4. And that's all there is to it. You count your slope and then put whatever your y-axis is at that point. That would be my equation right there. Okay, now let me erase this and let's just try one more. Okay. Never thought I'd miss my smartboard, but I'm missing it. So if I make us another little coordinate plane here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's make a positive line. Now let's say that my line is going to cross this right here, and it'll cross this guy right there. And let's see if I can make that relatively straight. Not bad. So let's figure out what my slope is now. I'm going to count my slope because I need to get M. So my equation is going to be y equals something x. So here we go. My slope triangle is up here and over. So I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now again, when you do this on your assignment, you'll have grid lines. It'll be easier to see. You can't really see this very well, but it's 5. And this guy goes over 2. Up 5, over 2. So my slope is 5 over 2x. Plus, wherever this thing crosses the y-intercept. So if I look at my line, it crosses at 1, 2, 3, positive 3. If this thing crossed somewhere down here, I'd have a negative y-intercept. But where it is, I'm at positive 3. This right here is the equation of that line. The slope is 5 over 2, and the y-intercept is 3. This is what you'll be doing on your assignment today and tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to put another video out there with a couple more examples for tomorrow, but this is what we're doing both days.